Warpugs, today we're checking out how Fleekazoid's wife's boyfriend just bought him Doom Dark Ages. This is his review of that. Guys, I've been looking forward to Doom Dark Ages, hoping they didn't screw it up. And I'm hoping they didn't screw it up. I'm hoping this is a glowing review. I really am. Because there is Doom, and it is eternal. And it should not be screwed with. I'm hoping this was excellent. Please, Fleekazoid, tell me that this was everything I was waiting for in a Doom game. Warpugs, let me know what you think in the description down below. All of Fleekazoid's links are gonna be in the description, not the comments. You know, you get it. I can't speak English. We all know this. This is all known. But let me know what you think. Let's just get into it. Please don't make me cry. Let's go.
Warning, if you don't want to be spoiled. Doom
Okay.
the Dark Ages is taking inspiration from the original Doom games because, as we all know, Doom peaked with H-Doom on the T83 calculator. Right off the bat, if you want to know if Doom the Dark Ages is worth buying, I'm going to say this. A lot of people judge their buying decisions on a $1 per hour of fun basis, and if you get this game for free, it lives up to those expectations. So in my situation, having received this for free from my wife's boyfriend, I must say I think this game is fantastic. Doom 2016 was run and gun. Doom Eternal was smoke, crack, and shoot back. Doom the Dark Ages is parry and turn my headphones up real loud so I can't hear my wife and her boyfriend wrestling in the other room. Some franchises never know when to change. New Doom doesn't know when to stop changing. At this rate, Doom 4 is gonna play like Just Dance. The Doomslayer's gonna be popping that ass on the dance floor to Tay-Tay. Them removing 90% of the glory kills and replacing them with bumper cars is great because I love playing bumper cars with my wife's boyfriend. I like that they
Wait, what a minute. It doesn't suck, does it? Oh no.
down the berserk mode to a slightly impolite mode. This is way better. Here's the old toxically masculine mode. And here's the new based mode.
You don't like it if I call you mommy's good boy. Are you mommy's good boy?
Yeah, the soundtrack's a little weird in the new game, but we'll get to that later. I'm glad they're making this game less masculine, because after playing Doom Eternal, my wife's boyfriend started getting scared of me. After all those glory kills, all those chainsaw kills, a berserk mode where you fucking punch a demon's leg off. I hope hell is wheelchair accessible, bitch. God! I'm getting chubbed up just thinking about it. I might tell him that I'm banging my wife tonight. But Doom the Dark Ages is so much better because it gets me back to being that sensitive guy. Let's not rip and tear until the job is done. Let's rip and tear into a Ben & Jerry's and talk about our feelings.
What?
Hopefully they add in a femboy Doomslayer skin later this year. Doom 2016 made you feel things and made you feel powerful and strong and manly. This game makes me feel like I should play that game again. In Doom the Dark Ages, we are back as Lizzo. I mean, Doom Dark Ages is out, and all jokes aside, in today's quadruple A gaming market, even their worst game is better than most of the schlock that comes out today. The mechs, the dragons, baby-birding beams of hellfire down a monster's throat, it's just pure awesome shit in comparison to the last AAA game I played, where a very different monster was going down Yasuke's throat. And that's the last I'll talk about AC Shadows. No, it's not. Now, seeing as the mechs have no glory kills, you're more getting excited on the idea of mechs rather than the execution. Kind of like getting energized on the idea of cocaine rather than actually snorting it. But that's...
Wait. Oh my god, hold on a second. What am I witnessing right now? Like, this is a Doom game, right? There should be gratuitous levels of violence. That's what Doom is predicated on.
It's the last time I'll talk about glory kills, I promise. The flow of combat in this game is great until you go to do a glory kill. And if you're a little retired in the head, don't worry, because this is way easier than the last game. The learning curve in Eternal was a learning cliff. You either got it or you got motion sickness. I remember my papaw walked by me playing Eternal and he said, "Oh, you're playing Doom? I remember playing Doom back in 1993. Oh, and he died. Just look at 3 frames of gameplay from Eternal and he couldn't take it. Joke's on his dumbass, though. In the Dark Ages, doing everything he was doing in the senior home. Just playing frisbee and pickleball while grabbing ass and being slightly racist. And every time I worry that my T levels are getting too high...
Okay, hold on a second. This... Something seems off about... Okay, so this is definitely Dark Age. Okay, what is going on here? Because it doesn't look like a Doom game, to be honest with you.
Doom guy throws his Doom cheeks on the enemies instead of doing a really awesome takedown, and it drops my T level right back into Tesla owner ranges. Like those times when you're fighting this guy and you hit him with that shotgun, slap his ass off the mount, freeze him with the shield. Here comes the big finish. Bumpakos. You see what I mean, though? It felt really clean right up until I hit that glory hole in the combat where the glory kill used to be. And before you say, Fleek, but the glory kills are still in the game, you get to see this shit 1 weekend a month with supervised visitation. I see these takedowns just often enough to resent their creator for taking the other 40 variants out of the game. How the hell do you put mechs in a modern Doom game and then not give them takedowns? I'm out here like a big ass chihuahua humping their leg. They removed the X factor of this game, and for what? So I could go play Ultimate Frisbee? I'm throwing my pre-Ozempic Doom cheeks on the enemies, and the only time I get a glimpse at a takedown is if I can get my whopper slaying ass high enough off the ground to do one takedown they let me keep. Whoever decided to make...
Okay, so the entire... I'm gonna watch the rest of this, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts. Like, I'm barely able to listen to what he's saying because I'm just so distracted by the difference in the gameplay.
Make the game flow better by replacing the iconic glory kills with a clunkier, slower, unsatisfying, and unresponsive alternative is a genius. This reminds me of when I took the wheels off my car to make it go faster. Now, for all the people saying this game is slow, a lot of people are going to recommend that you turn this up to 150% in the game slider settings. But I just don't think that's enough. So what I did was speed hack the game to go at 4 times the max speed, so I might finally... And for my fellow 70-year-old AARP card holders in the audience, if you were annoyed by the constant weapon switching in the last game, you don't gotta worry about that any longer. Because in this game, you only need one gun. The best gun in this game is the shield, and the best shield in this game is the super shotgun. You use the shield like a lawnmower to clear out all the pretend enemies, then you use the shotgun to shit on the real enemies harder than Johnny Depp's ex-wife shat on the bed. Just bam, bam, bam. There's 3 big bams. Now you gotta get new sheets. Even when they gave me the BFC, I said, oh, thanks, that's really neat, but I'm already the big fucking top. Hang on a second, I think my T levels are getting too high. Let me watch it take down. Oh, there we go. No, honey, I hope you and Fabio have a great night out. Use my credit card. If I had to rank the shield on my official lawnmower tier list, I'd rank it at S tier, maybe even Mega Milk tier. Story. Remove all the dialogue. No, I'm telling you, I want only scenes of Doom Guy aura farming like Dirty fucking Harry. I want to make this a silent film. In fact, they make Doom Guy say one word. That's one word too many. Music. All I have to say is this. In the first age. Now, if I had to rate this game on a buy, wait for a sale, or it's okay basis, I would say this is the type of game you get for free and go, hey, you know, for the money, it's not that bad. I had a truly incandescent time playing this game. 1 out of 10. Fuck you, you remove glory kills. Thanks to the flock of pimps for bankrolling this video, and
I'm honestly... Okay, so the bad thing about... I'm just not... Like, at first I thought he was joking, and then the more it went on, the more it just becomes obvious, like, just aesthetically, and like the way the gameplay looks. Like, what is that? What even is that? What even is that? I don't even understand what I'm seeing right there. It's almost like, I don't know. It's like I'm watching a guy play Doom and a guy play another game that came out at the same time as Doom that had a lot of the same appearance but none of the satisfaction of play. I don't know. Am I wrong in that? Am I wrong in that? Just something about, like, I just don't. It just doesn't feel. It feels just weird. Okay, it just feels kind of off to me. I don't know what else to really say about it. You guys tell me. Like, did you get that vibe too? I mean, now I'd also like to hear from people who actually are enjoying Dark Ages, and just let me know what you're thinking about it to see, because, you know, Fleek obviously doesn't like it. Fleek obviously, you know, he isn't enjoying it nearly as much. Let me know if you're enjoying. I'm gonna check the comments, because, like, it just doesn't look that weird. No dead on just no Mick Gordon. Come on, man. Oh, let me see. The Curse of Area 3D third Doom installment being a hot mess is still going strong. Oh no. They make a medieval core Doom game where you use melee weapons up the wazoo instead of having you use them in all creative glory kills. They just have you bonk them. Oh my god, no. They made it suck. All right. Okay then. All right then, fine. Calls itself Doom Dark Ages. Sounds like brutal medieval carnage, which is exactly what I thought. I was like, God, a game where you play with medieval weapons as the Doom guy, that's going to be one of the most brutal games ever. And it says, instead, sounds like brutal medieval carnage, peak testosterone. Instead, it feels more like Doom Renaissance Fair with extra steps. That is really disappointing. That is very, very disappointing. Warpugs, if you've played Doom Dark Ages, let me know that this is just. Please just tell me this is. Tell me that it isn't this bad. But I'm seeing it in the pieces of gameplay he's showing in this. I'm seeing just a difference in feel, if that makes any kind of sense whatsoever. Just a difference in the way things look, feel, act, respond. It just looks. I'm gonna go. Guys, Fleekazoid's links are gonna be in the description down below. Let me know what you think. Tell me what you're seeing in this. Especially if you play it, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna head out from here. All links are gonna be down in the description. Join me on Patreon or as a member for early access, and I'll catch you guys next time. This is an. If it's this, he's saying free at free, it's worth the money, and if that's the case, that's disappointing.